Hello guys, today I'm going to talk about trash segregation. Um, Trash segregation is a major issue in the Philippines, specifically schools. Schools back then have implemented 5 trash bins that are separated. We have paper, cellophanes or plastic, I guess, the recyclables like bottles, plastic bottles, and the other recyclable things. Then we have waste that can be rotten, like fruit scraps and other stuff, wet paper, yeah. And then we have lastly the non-recyclable, which is broken glass and the other stuff that you just cannot recycle. For example, like radioactive material, if that is even possible. Maybe on a chemical lab, maybe that could be. So first, I want to talk about paper segregation. I believe that there are four paper types that should be segregated properly, because saving money on trash bags is really good. So let's talk about the papers first. Papers with names and with no names. So what is the difference? The difference between papers with name and without names is that you don't get fined for the paper that are not named. But for the paper that are fined, if someone were to take their time and actually like read the stuff in it, they would realize that who the person is and could possibly track them down to pay a sum of around 5,000 pesos, which is incredibly expensive in Filipino pesos, which is not nice, not convenient. Okay, so what I think is to separate these two. About cost effectiveness, you can use the trash bags efficiently if you fold the paper at least once, right? Because that just saves up a lot more space, because the diameter is much smaller, and the width, of course, length and the width. And for paper that has names, you can keep them in the bag, because you can simply just bring them home. And I believe that papers with names are pretty important, because they are usually filled with the activities that are not usable anymore, which you can definitely keep them in the bag, which is very useful, because it could be assigned to a class and you just remember, just keep it in your bag. Next is with or carton or boxes. We have lots of boxes, especially the small ones that are from your drinks. Those are commonly thrown in the trash cans. So how efficiently can you throw them so that you don't waste that much space? You can slowly unfold the box by unclamping the bottom and top, then folding it once, then you place it on the trash bin so that you can save up space. Next is why you shouldn't place manila paper and cartolina, because they take up a lot of space and they just wouldn't be efficient to throw them there, because like I said, it takes up a lot of space. For cellophanes, you can definitely place your regular cellophanes, but I recommend you don't place anything else like garbage or some paper. You shouldn't place paper in your cellophanes. Don't place it on the trash bag, because then it just wouldn't make any sense. Just for because we're talking about segregation, proper segregation, so we should separate the two items. Especially with the things that are rotten, some people usually place it on the cellophanes that are that goes against the rules of throwing in the right place. Plastics like this recyclable. Of course, we have the bottles, the glass bottles, maybe filtered. glass bottles, can replace those using recycling. Well, if the glass is broken, you can place them in another recyclable since broken glass is harmful, of course. Windows that are usually broken or shattered also should be placed, because we know that it should be placed in non-recyclable because they can harm us if possible. And then the things that are rotten, of course, you can place the wet paper, because that can be placed, or I guess that can be used as a compost pit, or used as what do you call this? Fertilizer, soil fertilizer, because that just runs away. Fruits and fruit peels and the other stuff that could be rotten, please do. But be sure to keep the lid off, because keeping the lid off reduces the amount of insects and pests that come in there to actually slowly break it down, which helps you like get more space or time or waste. Of course, the paper and the cellophane stuff there, which saves a lot of one trash could be red, some rooms could be red, and paper junk that is what do you call this? What word is it? Combined with cellophane is kind of also quite fine. Up to I think it was 300 to 15,000 pesos, which is crazy. That could be like a salary for a person, which is insane. On the regions where schools are on top of the on top land, that could be a major issue. So that is why I think that bringing back the 5 bins on some classes is should be idealized because it's efficient, of course, and new rules about throwing your trash and explaining it properly, I think will better help students understand why this should be done because you know, like I said before, it's efficient and clean, and that's all we talk about. Anyway, leave a like if you understood the video, and that's all. Thank you for watching. Bye.